10 Pennsylvanians die each day as a result of substance use disorder, the kind of pain a York County mom and dad know far too well.
They say drugs played a role in all 3 of their sons' deaths. Now they're working hard to help other parents save their children. ABC 27 photojournalist Zach Lang shares her story.
They were all typical boys doing family vacations, played music every day. They played basketball. They were very close as brothers. 2 days before Thanksgiving in 2010, Patrick was down in Maryland visiting with his grandmother and some friends, and it was like 10:30 in the morning. Someone approached him and tried to rob him, and he fought back and he was killed. Joe was in school up here, and he was 12 at the time. You know, us having to tell him that is a vivid memory for both of us. And from that moment on, it was like the way he looked from that moment on just changed. He lost his big brother, who in a sense was his hero. He just totally shut down after that. He would talk about Patrick, you know, in a good way, like things they did, but he would never talk about how he was feeling about him dying. About the grief. He never wanted to talk about it. He wouldn't go to the graveyard. It would just be like he would do well, and then he would like fall back into this like dark pit. He called a family member in Maryland and asked if they could get him something to help him with his anxiety. Didn't come home the next day in the morning, so I started getting like a little leery. Then some friends started texting and say, hey, we're trying to reach Joe, we can't get a hold of him. And he was only parked not even a mile from here at an old girlfriend's house. She just started screaming on the phone with me, and I'm like, don't go near the car. And then my brother-in-law went with Bill, and his car was still there, and Joe was in the car. He had died from car fentanyl poisoning, and that's elephant tranquilizer. Bill had, I guess, the tolerance built up. He didn't die, but the moment Joseph took it, he died.
He was in full-blown addiction, and he was actually in bad shape. He wasn't doing well.
Unfortunately, it is all too common of a story of parents having lost multiple children, or addiction just running in the family, and sometimes it's generational.
These young kids don't understand how dangerous that one decision can make, you know, for their lives and ending their lives.
Fentanyl is dominating substance use disorder here in Pennsylvania. In fact, in 2020, 75% of deaths were related to fentanyl.
The number of people that are dying a day right now, if you were to think of a plane flying over filled with passengers and then just crashing to the ground, that's how many people are dying a day.
Fentanyl has also become very, very accessible, very inexpensive, and very pure in its form.
If you were to look at a penny and drop a grain of salt on it, something comparable to a grain of salt,
is more than you would need to be lethal.
Unless it's from a pharmacy, don't take it. You know, and you can't get that message to every kid, but it'll at least start a conversation about it.
If Joseph was here in front of us, he would say, look, don't let me be the reason why you guys stick your head in the mud and not try. You know, if anything, I know he would want us to keep trying.
It's absolutely heartbreaking and devastating, and it's those people that we keep at the forefront of our mind every day.
All their sons gone. That was by photojournalist Zach Lang. Zach, thank you. There is expert help available around the clock. You can call 1-800-662-HELP, and we have valuable links to valuable resources on our website, abc27.com.